Hi everyone, it's Shamila Ramjawan, your host on the Red Corner Show. Today I will be chatting about the upcoming Pan-African STEAM Symposium, which takes place in June this year. My guest on the show today is Marjanne Baker, founder of METS Africa 4D and the Pan-African STEAM Symposium, as well as Finda Harriet, Caillendee, founder, CEO of HHH Foods. Before we start this chat, I'm going to welcome them and get a brief introduction. So we're going to start with Marjanne. Please tell us a little bit about yourself, your initiatives, and what brought about the Pan-African STEAM Symposium.
Okay, thank you so much, Mila, for having us here. It's always such a pleasure, and it's a wonderful opportunity. I thank you so much. Okay, well, the Pan-African STEAM Symposium, my organization, we're an NGO. Our focus is promoting the science, technology, engineering, art, design, and mathematics among school-age children. And currently, we've been, since 2015, we've been promoting this NGO with schools in the country. We have been successful in getting up to 5 counties involved, including Montserrato, which is where our STEAM Innovation Hub is in the capital city. So the whole idea is to help to bridge the gap in these key 21st century industries of the science, technology, engineering, art, design, and mathematics. And we come in as an after-school enrichment program. So I'm one of those who is from the generation where we had all of these enrichment programs, after-school programs, extracurricular that took children many times out of the country. And I'm a product of that. So returning to Liberia after long years of conflict, that infrastructure had been dismantled, really. So after meeting with the Ministry of Education and understanding the landscape, I was once a director at one point with the ministry for the student enrichment program. So it allowed me to have a little lens of what things look like in the country. So after that, with all sometimes some work, a lot of uphill challenges, we have been able to foster many relationships with schools within the capital city and in 5 different counties, or you may call them regions in South Africa. So this year is a very special year for Liberia. We turned 200 years old. So we're representing what we call our bicentennial celebrations. And you may know that Liberia has a long-standing relationship with the United States. So many of us we have immediate family members living in the US up till present. And so we are, the year is even called the Year of the Diaspora, where the government of Liberia is inviting Liberians all across the globe, inviting the African American community to return home and bridge the gaps in rebuilding and all of that. So this year is actually like what Ghana did. It's called the Year of the Diaspora, even though it celebrates our 200 years bicentennial. So with all the spirit going on about the bicentennial, I thought it would be great to why not introduce another element of this from the educational sector. And that is where the idea, after speaking with some partners who are working with us in promoting the STEAM initiative, we thought to roll out the Pan-African STEAM Symposium with the hope that it'll be the first annual event of such So
Wonderful.
that's where we are.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for that introduction, Marjanne. And we move on to Finda.
Yes. So my name is Finda Harriet Caillendee, and I'm the founder and CEO of HHH Foods. Actually, HHH is an acronym of 3 names. So most of the time people get to ask you why you call this HHH food, but it's actually the first word is Henry. The first H is for Henry, and the second one is for Harriet, and the third one is for Henriette. So it's a family business. I was inspired by my family, my late dad, who is a Henry, and I decided to do something in his honor. Do you know, to keep his legacy, his memory? So that was when I coined the name HH Food. So HH Food is an organic baby cereal company that produce cereal, healthy and nutritional cereal for babies in Liberia. We are a small startup. We started like 8 months ago in Liberia, and we have been able to sell out our idea to people to make them understand that even though we have a lot of imported cereal in Liberia that is good, but why not market our own local cereal, something that is very, very good and healthy, something that is right from Liberia. 90% of the cereal, baby cereal will come from Liberia, are from outside of the country. They are all imported cereal. So we want to bridge that gap to say that we can do better, we can produce our own food. We should not always depend on the West to produce food for us. We have the abilities. We just need some kind of support to work towards it. And as a very young, energetic lady, I'm very passionate about what I'm doing, and I know the future is great. I already see a great future for my company, and I want to have an industry where we can produce food for not only Liberia, for also Africa. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Finda. And I love that you are just taking the initiative and growing yourself in the process. But just tell me a little bit about your link with the symposium. What do you envisage that you're going to get out of this symposium?
Okay, so well, as a young woman, this symposium, we're trying to link it with the work we do at Asian School. We want to be able to also tell others that yes, we are young people. We are capable of also producing, not only producing, but we have the idea, the vision. We can do better, and we want to sell our idea for them to invest into science, not just only focusing on the arts or whatever. We have to invest into science, because if you have young people that's into technology, into mathematics, and they have the potential, and when you invest into them, the country will be able to give back to the country in a very positive way. Yes.
Thank you, Finda. Marjanne, please tell me a little bit about the symposium itself. How long is it going to be? The dates. Please share some of the information on that.
Okay, thank you. First of all, let me just say we're so excited to meet Finda Caillendee, who is also happens to be our We Are sister.
Wow.
In the We Are Sisterhood, the Women in Africa Sisterhood.
Yes.
So it just is amazing that we have this network that is being developed. I'm so excited about that. And immediately when you connected me with her, just hit it off right away, hit the ground running. She brought her product, her sample product, and it was just so amazing. So I'm so excited to be able for us to collaborate. It's just so inspiring.
So
But
was
the
Finda part of
symposium we have,
sorry, Marjanne,
go ahead. Yes, go
was
ahead.
Finda part of the Women in Africa 2021 or 2022?
Okay, when was it, Finda? 2021, right? Or
Yes,
I'm not
2021.
sure.
Yeah, but it was Shamila that connected us.
Right, right,
Yes, I
right.
did. I did actually. Yes.
So, but anyway, the symposium is going to be from June 7th to the 12th. And the first 2 days, we are going to have a panel discussion with stakeholders around the theme, bridging the STEAM divide, bridging the gaps. What can we do as stakeholders to bridge the gap in our different respective industries? So we've been successful to get some key stakeholders already who have confirmed, like Dr. Chris Nia, who is a leading scientist. He lives in the US, but he's back and forth a lot. And he designed a prototype for infectious diseases. Liberia was hit really hard with Ebola 2014. So many people died I met him in Rwanda at the next Einstein Forum. And he explained to me why his passion for designing the prototype, because he said so many people died unnecessarily for the Ebola, because once you go to the hospital, they just say, assume, or they run a test and they say, oh, it's Ebola. He said, but his prototype will detect exactly what you have, whether it's Ebola, whether it's HIV, whatever the case may be. He said a simple test. So he's around the world trying to look for funding to be able to make it a reality. So he has confirmed to be one of our keynote speakers on the panel. The Minister of Education has already agreed to be one of the keynote speakers, and a few of the key stakeholders. So we're still trying to get some others involved, like Madam Weah, because we've heard that she's a strong proponent of the keeping girls in school, which is a part of your agenda. So we're still pounding the pavement, trying to get her attention, and we'll see how that works. But the first 2 days will be the panel discussions. The second 2 days will be youth events. One will be a STEAM innovation fair. One will be a walkathon to raise awareness. And that is when we're looking at you coming in, Shamila, with your initiative of the menstrual cups.
Yes.
During
correct.
those youth events. And and then we plan to climax with the Olympus Award that will highlight stakeholders, patrons, students who are shining in these industries. So in a nutshell, yes, that's what it's all about for those few days.
Awesome. I'm so looking forward to it. I'm so looking forward to coming to Liberia, especially to launch Princess D Menstrual
Yes,
Cup
yes.
as well as the Olympus International Awards. It's going to be our first on-site venue-based event. So whoever is watching this, please make your way to Liberia, because we want to welcome you there and take part in our festivities, because it's going to be one big bash. And your
Yes.
generous sponsorships are going to really help uplift the youth in Liberia. Marjanne, I keep getting your name incorrect. I'm so proud of this. I'm so proud of what you've done and how far you've come. We've been speaking about this for months on end, and it's finally on our doorstep. I'm absolutely looking forward to it, and I can't wait to be there in Liberia, to be on the ground helping you with this event. Finda, I'm looking forward to meeting you as well, because I think you're going to have a big stake in this, especially from the youth perspective. So
Yes.
it's going to be an incredible event, and I'm hoping that you're also one of the guest speakers, because I think you have quite a journey to share with everybody to empower the youth. But Finda, just on your side, what are you bringing to the table?
Well, from the onset of this program, Marjanne has been very support forward, and I've been privileged to be part of the planning committee, and we have talked, hosted a lot of meetings that geared towards marketing the events, getting support, and also I'm looking forward to sharing with my young people, my friends, my network, so that they find it very, very interesting. I know a lot of young people who are into technology, they are into STEM. So this is a one-time opportunity for them to come out and support their own event. This is for Liberia, this is for all of us. And so this is a great opportunity for them to come. So I'm looking forward to, encouraging them, selling our Marjanne symposium idea to them so that they will be part of it. Also, we are Liberia team is planning information section for the new applications. Hopefully we're gonna have that at the US Embassy. I sent out a communication today. If asking the embassy to allow us use that space and to give us the support. So a lot of young people too are going to be at that particular event for WIA. So this is opportunity for us to tell them about the symposium. We'll have a whole 10 to 15 minute section just to talk about the symposium to make it very, very interesting so that they could be part of it. So that's what I'm contributing for now.
Wonderful, for sure. I think maybe you should form a committee with the youth where they can actually help with the funding and sponsorships as well, because that's well needed at this time, because we need to get this event off the ground. It's going to have a huge impact in Liberia, and we really need those sponsorships. So I think if you can get a team together, and they will be recognized, because we're going to award the Olympus International Awards to these youth, the outstanding contributions that they make towards this event. So get that team together and get working, and we just have a few weeks left. So let's get everything in order.
It's good.
Yes, thank you. Marjanne, your side of it, how's it going with the sponsorships?
Okay, well, it's going a little slow, but we're still being hopeful. And now is the time for us to really step up the game, like what Finda is saying, and get the youths involved, because they are in the 80%, so they can get everywhere and quickly. So Finda, we really need your support to come on and highlight by placing ads. Many of the young people are now endeavoring into their various businesses, which is a strong area that we're trying to promote entrepreneurship. And that's why we're so excited to have young people like Finda. So let them, the key things that we're looking for now is to place ads in the souvenir book, which will have a global presence, and also to purchase our souvenir baskets, which is another important part of the program. And also to purchase, we have the packages for the event, to purchase tickets. So these are the things that we can do now. We need to do now and continue to step up the agenda and the voice, make enough noise out there about it, because it's such a wonderful initiative. And Shamila, I want you to please highlight a little more about what the Olympus Award is about and the benefits of the Princess D Menstrual Cups being a part of it.
Yes, absolutely. So I am definitely looking forward to the event and launching the Princess D Menstrual Cup. It's a sustainable sanitary solution which is reusable for 10 years. And our target is the Keeping Girls in School program, where girls cannot afford sanitary pads and tampons. And we want to keep them in school because they lose up to 1 term of schooling per year. And this is a sustainable, eco-friendly, and cost-effective product. So we're definitely launching in Liberia in June at the symposium. And then the Olympus International Awards, this is actually going to be to the contributors, the sponsors. We have different packages, we have different segments, and we're going to award and recognize people for their contributions towards the event. I'm so looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to meeting everybody, meeting the sponsors, and just being there representing South Africa in Liberia.
Okay, thank you so much. One more thing I'd like to remind you, and also Finda and our audience, even though the souvenir book is really unique because we're not going to have it again another 200 years. So it's going to be very unique for even those who have online businesses to take advantage of putting their ads in the booklet. The cost runs as low as $100 up to $1,000 for a full page. So we have all kinds of different prices. Yes, I just needed to highlight that as well.
Sure.
Yeah.
Marjanne also shared the cost of the conference itself for delegates attending.
I'm sorry, you said?
Please share the cost of the conference for the delegates that will be attending.
Okay, wonderful. The event, the 5-day event, it's a $250 pack. Right now, the early bird, you'll get it for $150 up until the 15th of April. It's 100, and that includes all the conference materials, that include the meals, that include cap and t-shirt, and again, all conference materials and meals. So yes, so that is what the 150, it's 150 right now, 150 US dollars. And on our WhatsApp chat, we have the details for the bank details and how to send it. If you're in Liberia, of course, we can do PayPal or come to our location here to make payment for the conference.
Wow, that's such a bargain. I think, whoever is interested should make use of that discounted rate, because there's so much that they're going to enjoy at the conference. I can tell you, as being part of the executive team. And Marjanne, maybe you want to share that we will be having other people from the executive team on the Red Corner show going forward.
Oh, yeah. Yes, the executive team, we're going to have members of our executive team come on board because they all are very, very phenomenal with all the different industries that they're in. We have Dr. Levi Zanga, who was former Minister of Education. He's on the executive team, and he's on the board of the William V.S. Tolbert colleges that will be opening very soon in the country. We have Dr. Bob Ford, who is a retiree, but he has been, he's a chemistry instructor, and he's now retired, but he also is championing a global STEM, science, technology, engineering, math program across the United States with the historically Black colleges and universities. So he's a part of our executive team. And also Pastor Vernell, who is an entrepreneur, a social enterprise and advocacy. He has a Georgia Trade Expansion Project, very big project that they're unrolling here in Liberia very soon with Kipmount, which they want to open up the direct trade between the United States and Liberia through Kipmount, through the Georgia Trade Expansion Project. So and then Gloria Nolden, who is also from the US, but is a strong supporter of our work. And she's in the background just making the connections and linking us up with partners. And So hopefully during the course of we're hoping to do this every 2 weeks, every other week up until the event, right, Shamila?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so we will have people coming on board. We to discuss how to really shed more light that is needed in Liberia in elevating helping to raise the bar on education in the country and in collaboration with the ministry. So we're hoping to get some people from the ministry on this chat. Hopefully the minister will keep working at that and seeing what happens. But we do have a STEM director, STEM coordinator from the ministry, Sange Flaflen, who will be, hopefully she might be joining us on one of these platforms before the event. So we're excited. There's so much work to do, but we think that it's going to go over well. We've been meeting with a lot of businesses already, a lot of schools, and they're very excited about the program. So hopefully we'll be getting some proprietors of schools, in some stakeholders from that arena, some strong students in the areas of math and science to come on just to continue to shed light on what is happening in the country and what the work that still needs to go on.
Wow, awesome. I know the executive committee, they have a wealth of experience, diverse, and I'm looking forward to interviewing them here on the Red Corner Show. We're just going to quickly wrap up, and I'm just going to go across to Finda. Your last words, please.
Well, I'm just encouraging everyone, be in Liberia, out of Liberia. I'm encouraging you, even if you do not want to be in person, I'm encouraging you to still support this symposium. It is very, very important. So to us, especially young people, this is our time and we want to shine. So we are encouraging everybody to kindly support us. We are looking forward to get some funding to be able to implement this successful symposium program. And thank you very much, Shamila, for having me on your show. I'm looking forward to, more of this. Thank you.
It's only a pleasure, and thank you for coming onto the show as well. And I'm looking forward to meeting you. Marjanne, your last words, please, and also share your contact details.
Okay, the last words will be, please make sure to be a part of this, join the conversation.
I think we lost Marjanne Baker. We're going to end the show and look forward to more Red Corner Show chats with regards to the
African symposium will be in South Africa. We'll see. My contact details will be that's a WhatsApp number plus 231-778-367-270. Again, it's plus 231-778-367-270. It's a WhatsApp number. The email address is STEAM, STEAM 0001 @gmail.com. The email address again is STEAM, STEAM 0001 @gmail.com.
Thank you, Marjanne Baker.
Thank you very much, Shamila, for having us. And Finda, thank you so much. It's such a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I enjoyed the chat, and I'm sure we're going to get lots of sponsors and delegates that are going to come to Liberia for the symposium. And to everyone watching, please look out again. We're going to have another chat in 2 weeks' time, and we're going to have interesting people that you would like to listen to and most probably meet in Liberia. So if you would like to be on the Red Corner Show, please drop me an email on redcornershow@gmail.com, and I would like to chat to you as well. Take care, all the best. Bye for now.
Thank